Okay, folks, here we are back again. Got some meat birds at my feet. They're down here scratching around. Hopefully in a few weeks, we'll be having some fried chicken. Looky here. Well, he's not going to let me. I was going to show you, my wife has got some baby geese running around here. This is just, here, she's caught one for me. Here, this is just one of them. Ain't this a cute little rascal? This is a white Chinese, just like you've met. You can hear Leland's big mouth in the background there, I'm sure. Due to a predator problem, another predator problem, and we haven't updated you on this until now in the videos, what have you. But we lost Lucy. Lucy was Leland's mate. We purchased another female white Chinese goose that Leland had also fallen dearly in love with, and unfortunately the same thing happened to her.
We ain't introduced them to Junior either.
Yeah, we're going to have to introduce you to Junior. Junior's on guard now, so we haven't had any real predator problems. Ta-da! Wow, it's just like magic. I bet you thought I was wearing a different shirt a minute ago. Well, you homesteaders, well, you don't have to be homesteaders even. If you've ever handled baby birds, or, well, even grown birds sometimes, or baby animals in particular, you'll know that when they gotta go, you gotta go. And, well, let's just say I had to change shirts. The little baby goose that I was holding just decided that it was time to go. So, get back to the rabbits and everything. Showed you the baby geese. Here's some meat birds. I don't know if you can see those. But what I wanted to show you, remember Sky? Okay. Pepper, I think, was here the last time we did this with you guys out here. This is Stud and Studette, I guess. Anyway, they are a mated pair of Stud is an Indian fantail. Little Stud or Studette is a cross between an Indian fantail and an American fantail. And one way you can tell them apart is the Indian fantails have the feathers on their legs. The American fantails do not. And I think I don't remember which is which. One of them I think has the head tuft and the other two not. That could be the Indians as well. Anyway, moving on. You remember Sky? She missed her last time around. We've had a pretty warm spring here in northeast Arkansas, and I think that it's kind of been difficult for these guys to breed on a pretty regular schedule. Okay. Now these little guys, they're almost as big as Mama. You remember Sarabi? She's a little gal. Okay. Well, this rabbit right here, this little bunny, this is one of Sarabi's babies. Pepper, our Netherland Dwarf buck. Remember the one I told you he was grand champion at the county fair last year? Woohoo! Look, don't they look like guinea pigs? See the hair? They look like little guinea pigs. But this is a cross between a Netherland Dwarf buck and I was told when I purchased Sarabi that she was a lion head. I don't know if she's pure. I don't even know if there is such thing as a purebred lion head. I don't think the ARBA even recognizes lion head breed. So, but these little fellers are just as cute as buttons. They won't get maybe 2.5 pounds. This is a little black one. These guys are ready to leave Mama. See there? See, tell me that doesn't look like a little guinea pig. They're just as cute as can be. Little short ears. That's Sarabi. We've got some. So what is this? Sarabi's got 3 babies. Those will be pets. Those will go to a good home. Of course, remember Nala. She's ready to go to a good home. not going anywhere. This is one of Velvy's babies. This was a doe that we kept out of Velveteen's first litter. This is Ginger, and she'll be added to our breeding program someday when she gets old enough. Okay. Also, this is Cinnamon. This is Eve's child. This was the only rabbit that's still living from Eve's litter. We caught on to our problem with the green alfalfa and what have you. We caught on to it soon enough that we were able to get him switched back to pellets quick enough that it didn't affect him. You can tell in size he's quite a bit younger than Cinnamon.
Ginger.
Or this is Cinnamon. Ginger. I'm getting names all mixed up today. This guy, he'll be in our breeding program someday, and he will love his job, just like his daddy does. Now this one I'm going to show you. Most of these rabbits, the rabbits I just showed you, they're New Zealand's, by the way. Come here, girl. Stay in there. Alright, this one right here, this is a Netherland Dwarf. Okay? And she will become part of the breeding program. You can tell she's settling down there a little bit now. Is she pretty? She's a broken. She's a Netherland Dwarf. This is a little doe, and I purchased her recently from an individual, and I also purchased some others, which we won't be showing on video today. But this is, I don't think we've given her a name yet.
Nope.
But she's got to grow up a little bit. I think she's only 2 or 3 months old. She's got to grow up a little bit more yet. She'll be about the size of Sky, maybe a little smaller when she gets grown. And hopefully at some point after that, her and Pepper will get acquainted and we'll see what happens. They're just cute as can be. Netherland Dwarf seem to be a pretty popular, for pets and what have you, because they are so much smaller. They're easy to handle. And what have you, but we're just going to see what happens. If any of you guys you see what we have here, if any of you guys are interested in some breeding stock or something like that, if you live in the area, I mean, I'm not here making a video trying to sell you something, all right, by any means, but somebody is going to, these youngsters are going to belong to somebody someday, but like I said, my purpose here is not to advertise rabbits for sale, but if you're interested, all you got to do is contact me. Okay? They sell themselves. Cuteness sells. Right, sweetie? That's how come I bought you, right? Because you're so cute. Alright, let's put her back. Get away. Folks, if you hadn't noticed already, oh, so you didn't put me back and you didn't give me my bread yet. This is what I was talking about when we put on the automatic watering system. It's been, what, a month or so. See the green? Okay, well, what happened is we haven't been getting our vinegar put in the water as regularly as we should. And so what I'm going to need to do now is flush this out with a little bleach water. It'll kill the algae and that'll be crystal clear again. Right now, I can't, this is better than no water still, but within a, next day or so, this is going to take place. We're going to get this cleaned out. Now, if you paid attention, inside the building, we didn't have this problem, okay? And the reason we didn't have that problem is because the sun, for some reason, shining on this tube, being this is clear tubing, it shines through here, makes the algae grow in the water, okay? Inside there, naturally, the sun doesn't hit the tubing, okay? So we don't have this problem in there. So if you put a system up like this and you don't want to have to worry about having to clean this out every so often, I mean, you can get rid of it. It just takes a little bleach water, or if you use apple cider vinegar in your water and you mix it in there properly, it'll keep that out. Okay, it raises the acidity of the water somehow, and the algae can't bloom in there. But that was, well, just say it. That's been neglected. That's why this happened. Okay, so now we'll have to take the bleach water and flush that all out. You know, that needs to happen periodically anyway, because the bucket reservoir here being an open top, you know, things can fall in there, and so that needs to be dumped out periodically and cleaned and scrubbed and what have you anyway. Just more of the work that goes on behind the scenes at any homestead, you know. You see a lot of things on video. There's a lot of things that you don't. Not just with our video, but you know, there's a lot of people. You know, trust me, what you see people doing on YouTube videos pertaining to taking care of their homestead, and you might look at those videos and think that's a lot of work, that's a lot of trouble. Well, you're right, it is, but you're not seeing. You're maybe seeing 10% of what actually goes on. And sometimes, some parts of the year, there is just so much going on that you can't really get to it all. And usually that ends up being summer, when unfortunately that's the hottest. And so it's just a bit, you know, it's just a big cycle. But guys, you know, I know a lot of you guys are interested in the rabbits, enjoying the rabbit videos. That's what we've got going on. You know, I don't know if you've got any questions about, you know, anything that's going on. I mean, I'm not, you know, an expert on rabbits or anything, but I have been raising rabbits, you know, off and on just pretty much all my life. And, you know, it's like anything else. I still don't know it all, but if I can help you, if you have a question, if I can help you, I certainly will. Drop me an email. hillbillyhomestead@outlook.com, or just leave a question or something in the comments below. You know, that's all. I mean, I read those comments. I don't know if I may neglect replying to them sometimes, but I read all of them. You know, so anyway. We hope you enjoyed this little video. I hope I wasn't too boring. I hope I might have given you a little information, a little tour. All right, so we're going to cut this off, and we hope you have a very great day, and God bless.